Pashas Shlach Lecho. I'd like to say a very important message which I spoke last week in Hebrew, in Eretz Yisrael, which was last week Pashas Shlach Lecho, and this week in Chutz La'aretz is Pashas Shlach Lecho, and Eretz Yisrael is Pashas Koyach. We see in the Parsha in Pashas Shlach Lecho that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Moshe Rabbeinu, sent Meraglim to Eretz Yisrael. We know the story. They come to Eretz Yisrael and they said, Eretz or Cheretz Yoshveo or Efes. HaKadosh Baruch Hu can't take the Kelim out of Eretz Yisrael. There's giants. They bought Peiros, they bought Eshkoil Anovim, grapes. How big was the grapes? The Chaim Kanievsky brings down. They had on the Mizbeach in the Mishkan 40 years of Nisuch Hayayin on the Mizbeach. What is Nisuch Hayayin? On the Mizbeach there's two holes, one big hole and one little hole. One hole they put wine, the other hole they put water. What is thicker? Thicker is wine. So in the wine they put on the bigger hole, and the water they put on the little hole, on the narrow hole. When did they do the Nisach HaMayim? Nisach HaMayim was only on Sukkot. When did they put down the wine? Every day. Nisach HaYayin. Where did they get wine from? Wine came from the Eshkoil Anovim, the whole thing of grapes. It was enough grapes for 40 years to put on the Mizbeach. You can imagine how big the whole thing of grapes was. And what did the Meraglim say? Just like the Peiros is Meshunim, just like you have Peiros, gigantic Peiros, also the human beings are gigantic. And if human beings are gigantic, Chas v'Sholom HaKadosh Baruch Hu has got koyach to take them out of Eretz Yisrael, so we have to stay in the Midbar. Why do we have to stay in the Midbar? There's a few reasons. See the Ramban and the Shloh Kadosh and Akedah, Sefer Akedah, each one says a different pshat. Or HaKadosh Baruch Hu can't take the Kelim out, or we lose our covet. In the Midbar we have Nisim, in Esau we have nothing. Or there was Tamoy Shema, Efes, they gave their Parsharut. Parsharut means they said, HaKadosh Baruch Hu hasn't got koyach. He hasn't got koyach. They take out the Kelim. It's better to stay in the Midbar. What is the Nekuda? What is the point? What is the point over here? Who is the Meraglim? So the Pasuk brings down the beginning of Pashas Shlach Lecho. Vayishlach oisa Moshe mimidbar poron al pi Hashem kulam anoshim roshe bnei Yisrael hemo. All these people, 12 people, which went to Eretz Yisrael, all were the Gilgul Neshama of the brothers of Yosef HaTzadik. The Meraglim and the Mechias Yosef is one thing. All united, it's one thing. Yosef HaTzadik was an Eretz Canaan. They sold Yosef. He came to the ball. Yehuda says, Ma betza ki narog et achinu v'chisinu es domoy. Let's sell him. Because they sold Yosef, Yehuda's wife died and 2 children. That's the Gemara brings down. Then Yehuda said, we should have sent the body back to his father. He comes out over here, sold Yosef. Yosef came to Mitzrayim. Who came after Yosef to Mitzrayim? Yaakov Avinu. B'chol hador hahu. How many years were we in Mitzrayim? 210 years. Where do we live? Eretz Canaan. Why do we come to Mitzrayim? Because Yosef was in Mitzrayim. Yaakov came to Mitzrayim. Whole Klal Yisrael came to Mitzrayim. We're going back home. We don't live in Mitzrayim. Let's go back home. Well, very well. Comes to Yisrael's Mitzrayim. How many people leave Mitzrayim? 20%. 80% died in the Choshech. Kriyas Yamsuf. Matan Torah. We had the Torah in Har Sinai. Then came the story, Chet HaEgel. Then came the Meraglim. Let's go back home. We don't live here. We don't live in the Midbar. We live in Eretz Canaan. The Psalm HaKadosh brings down that all the Shvatim in Gan Eden, they sent a message to the people, these 12 people, let's go back home. Who wanted to go back home? Yeshua ben Nun and Kolev ben Yefuneh. The other 10 decided it's impossible. We cannot go back home. Yosef HaTzadik told them, Meraglim atem. If we would have gone back home, there would have been no Tisha B'Av. No Churban Bayit Rishon, no Churban Bayit Sheni. Because he didn't go back home. We stayed in the Midbar. That caused us Churban Bayit Rishon. Churban Bayit Sheni. That caused the crying. They cried the Bechi, Bechinom. How can a person cry Bechinom? The truth is, what they cried Bechinom was sitting in the pasture. They cried the whole night. Vatisa kol ha'edo v'yites kol v'yivku orom balayla hu. Lu masnu. Be'eretz Mitzrayim. Why do we go out at all? HaKadosh Baruch Hu took away the neshama. Sot Silom. HaKadosh Baruch Hu took out the battery. Like Hoshana Rabbah by night. You have no schus of going to Eretz Canaan. You spoke bad about Eretz Canaan. Moshel lamar dova doime. Someone comes up to you. Someone tells you, Hetzechain Rebruven. Tomorrow I'm going to Japan. Do you want me to bring back something for you? Yes, of course. Bring me back a certain kind of camera, which the camera has got a microphone, and the camera works at night, and the camera is a he, and the camera is a hair. No. Shimon goes to Japan, brings back the camera, comes knock on the door to Reuven. Reuven! I brought back the camera you were looking for. Reuven looks at it, and Reuven says, you went all the way to Japan to buy me this camera. I can buy it downstairs, in the store downstairs. So Shimon said, what do you mean? I was matriach myself to go from one store to another store until I've bought what you wanted. The Reuven said, what do you mean? I can buy this downstairs. But if you bought it, I'll take it. Shimon says, no. Since you puzzled it, since you mevattel my present, I'm not even interested to give you the present, Bechino. Nothing at all. HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted to give us a present. Eretz Canaan. Eretz Zovas Cholov V'Dvosh. We're going back home. Instead of being Makabel, the present of Eretz Canaan, you said Eretz Eretz Yishvel. There's giants. There's big payos. It's not possible to go there. It's impossible to go to Eretz Canaan. We can't. We can't. Vayisa'om es koilom. What does the Pasuk say? Vatisa kol ha'edo v'yides kol v'yivku om balayla hu. Also the Shvatim cried that night. Yaakov Avinu is sitting shiva for Yosef. Yosef, where are you? Who stole you? The Achei Yosef knew he's alive. You can't sit a fake shiva. You can't sit Shiva Ki'ilu, they're sitting Shiva. They knew Yosef's alive. They sold it to Mitzrayim. They sold it to Midyonim, Ishmaelim, until they came down to Mitzrayim. Yaakov Avinu is sitting Shiva. You also have to sit Shiva. You're the mother of Yosef. So what are you sitting Shiva? Ki'ilu, you are sitting Shiva, and you are crying. We can't talk about it. Who am I to talk about the Sfotim, Shiftei Ko, that even Yitzchak Avinu, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, kept their mouth shut. But the whole inyan of the Meraglim have got the Neshomas, that's how Arizal brings down, of the Sfotim. The Sfotim sold Yosef. We came to Mitzrayim. We were in Mitzrayim for 210 years. We live in Mitzrayim? No, we live in Eretz Canaan. So let's go back home. Instead of going back home, they make a circle and a circle of 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 40 years till everyone died. Who has left? Yeshua ben Nun and Kolev ben Yefunah. We can't understand nothing over here. We can't understand anything at all what's going on over here. But you can see from here, B'chulam b'nei Yisrael, Hemo. That's what says at the beginning of the parsha. Al pi Hashem kulam anoshim rosei b'nei Yisrael Hemo. We don't understand it. That's what we see in the beginning of the parsha. Parsha Shlach Lecho Be'ezat Hashem. We should be zecher sein to have a lovely Shabbos and a gebenchte Chodesh and Simchas and Nachas and Gesund and Siyata D'Shmaya.